Defense. I can't think of anything more important that is trained less in fight sports. Today I'm going to give you 3 ways to test your defense, and if you crack under any of these, you know you can go back to the drill I provide you and keep working until your defense is rock solid. Now yes, I'm going to give you 3 drills today to test your defense. You can go off with a training partner and go, okay, I did this one right, and this one right, and this one right, and yes, I'm great. Or you realize you have some struggles. But this is not the episode to learn how to defend a certain technique. If I say, okay, I'm going to throw a front kick at you, or a spinning back fist, how do you defend it? You should be able right now to list out a number of ways to defend against those attacks. If that's not the case for you, you are still building your defensive skills on more of a knowledge basis, I would say. If that's the case, you need to make sure you grab my Strike Ready defense course down below. Look, at this is normally priced at $149, but right now, because it's Black Friday month here at Strike Ready, you can get the defense course, the offense course, the movement course, the takedown course, and my newest training course called Edge, where there's 36 one-hour videos. All of that for $197. There's a link down below. That's where you're going to tidy up your defense and go, okay, I understand the options, how to deal with a jab, as opposed to going, oh, I don't really know what to do. So let's go through the 3 different ways that I would test somebody's defense and help them actively improve it at the same time. Number 1, we need to make sure that on an individual technique, when they know what's coming, they can defend it when there's power. Most people are very comfortable if I say parry the jab. And I do it at that pace. Sure, anybody. I could grab somebody off the street and say, do this, and just time it. Boom. And they're just going to knock my hand aside. That's easy. What's not easy is when somebody, instead of doing this, comes in, goes a little bit harder. All of a sudden now, that is going to scare people. When they're scared, they don't react the same. So if you can stand there and just know a jab is coming, see it come with force and go boom, boom, then you're doing great on the first drill. How would I go about training this? I would say, okay, from the outside, I'm going to do a jab. And I would do 5 of them. And bang, they're going to block it. Bang, they're going to block it. Boom, as soon as I've done 5, I'll say, okay, I'm going to throw the left round kick. Instead of placing it in, I'm going to give it a bit of a smack, and he's going to have to see if he can actually defend it with power. I'll do that 5 times. Then maybe I'll go to a front kick where I'm pushing through. You're not trying to KO your partner, but you're not letting them just deal with a little tap technique. They're dealing with real power, and because there's real power, their confidence should build. And they go, as long as I can now distinguish what technique is coming, I can really block techniques for real. So that's the first drill. Should be a little difficult if you're a beginner, not so difficult if you're an intermediate, because hopefully you can really block shots that have some force behind them. The next stage of testing your defense is, for me, from the outside, not with loads of power, but with a decent amount of speed, executing a combination. But I'm going to call the combination to him before I throw it. So I may be on the outside, bouncing around. He's waiting for me to give him the information. I say jab, cross, jab. I give him a second to compute that so he knows what's coming, and then bang, bang, bang. Hopefully he blocks, or turtle shells, or slips all 3. Next time maybe I say I'm going jab, left hook to a low kick. 1, 2, 3. In that time, he should be going 1, 2, 3 in his mind, and then execute as the combo comes at him. This is giving you a couple opportunities to work things here. Number 1, when somebody calls a combination, you're going to learn to very quickly register what it is. And this helps, in my opinion, as soon as you see somebody do something very common like jab, cross, hook, you should already be going, oh, they're probably going to follow with the back leg round kick. So you're already in the middle of this, starting to set up for that possibility. The second thing doing this type of training is going to do is it's going to get you comfortable moving from one defense to the next, to the next, to the next, building that confidence in combos. But because this is a faster pace, and there is a chance if I say jab, hook, uppercut, round kick, that's what I'm doing, there's a chance they won't be able to register all of that. And I don't want to punish them for it. It's the first drill where if they make a mistake, I give them a, oh yeah, okay, you got to deal with that a little bit harder. But on this one, it's just me going nice and light and letting them start to develop that skill set of actually blocking combinations. The third and final drill that I would have you do to test your defense is to put somebody in a stationary position. So just like Bob is standing right now, he just stands there. I come right in front of him, I don't give him space, and I execute single shots or combos, very little break in between anything, and I just keep it light. And I just see if at this pace, he can just defend himself intelligently. And intelligently is not just going like this and just staying in this position as somebody beats on you like you're a punching bag. Intelligently is picking off shots, going to your turtle shell, catching a round kick, checking the low kicks, hollowing out. Sometimes if something comes towards your head, fading back. It's using all variety of defense moves so that you're really starting to get the scope of how complicated defense can be. So we have number one, single power shots. I call out beforehand what I'm going to be throwing. They know it's coming. They just have to time it. Number two, I call out a combination. They have to block the combination in its entirety, but it's not going to be too fast and it's definitely not going to be too hard. The last one is actually the lightest of them all. It's just me kind of peppering away, just giving this person an opportunity to freestyle. And I would start at number one and then move to number two and then do the third and final drill in that exact order, because even though the last drill is the lightest in possible impact, it is the hardest because you're having that person right in your face and they're just throwing when you have no idea what is coming. If the next time you have somebody to train with, you go through these three drills, you will get a very realistic idea of where your defense is. And if you struggle on any of these, you have work to do. I'll just be real with you. If you can go through all of them and be like, easy, 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 there's a good chance your defense is coming along very nicely. And I already mentioned the Black Friday sale. Make sure you guys jump on that. Or if you would just like to grab my new Edge Performance Training, where you have 36 1-hour sessions that you can do with me, that's going to be down there too. Thanks for joining, everybody.